All right, guys, if you're selling your home and it's got a little cold, I'm going to give you a strategy to heat that listing up. And if you're a buyer, I'm going to give you the counter strategy to make sure you're not getting taken advantage of. Let's go.
You better get fired up.
18.4%. That is the percentage of sellers currently in Port St. Lucie who've implemented the strategy I'm about to talk about. It's a strategy that can work. I've seen it work with my own buyers, and I've also figured it out, and I've created countermeasures for my buyers, right? And if your realtor is not utilizing these countermeasures, you'll want to make sure they are, because you won't always have the information to be able to do it. What is the strategy, Joe? The strategy is this. When your home has gotten cold, right? So in this market, it's not like 2021. In 2021, if I had a listing for 3 weeks, that was crazy. I bet literally if I had 50 listings in 2021, maybe 45 of them sold in 3 weeks or less, right? We're under contract in 3 weeks or less. 5. So let's say 10%. 5 of those 50 took 3 weeks or longer. That's how quick things were selling. Well, now we're seeing 2, 3, 4, 6+ months before a property sells. And typically speaking, although this is a generalization, the higher the price, the longer it's taking. That lower price market has more buyers, so you've got more people coming in to purchase those homes, okay? The higher prices, not only are there less buyers, but they tend to not have to buy, whereas people in the $300,000-$400,000 range tend to have to buy. So you've got a little bit more demand at those lower price points. So what I see sellers do is when it's been on for maybe 3-4 months, they're going to pull it off. They wait 31 days because the MLS, if you put it on within 30 days, they've got days on market and cumulative days on market. So when you put it back on, yeah, it's at day 1, but the cumulative might be 121. Okay, well, that's not really hiding anything, right? We're in the same boat. But if you pull it out for 31 days, now the MLS will keep that cumulative at 0 along with the days on market. So now both days on market are being communicated to that buyer as 0, right? Day 0, which is awesome. It helps you get more attraction to your listing because people perceive it as new. Also, I can tell you from experience, when a home has been on the market for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, people typically, buyers, tend to be fine with submitting higher priced offers, full price, sometimes even over full price. When your listing's been on for 90, 120, 150 days plus, it's really challenging to get a buyer to come in at full price. What they're going to say, what you would probably say, is, oh my gosh, this thing's been sitting here forever. It's got to be market worn. It's cold. There's something wrong with it. They must be desperate. It doesn't even matter if those things are right. What matters is that's the perception. So now that listing is attracting more non-full price offers, lower offers, right? So by pulling it off for 31 days, putting it back on, boom, your odds of getting better offers go up. Now, here's the countermeasure. If you are a buyer, you may not be able to see that, but your realtor can. On any listing that's up, I can hit, what is it called? Oh, it's a history button on the MLS. It just says history. I hit it. It tells me all of the sales. Is it currently active? Did it did it expire? Was it canceled, withdrawn, whatever? I can see all of that. Okay, I can see price reductions, all of it. So if you are my buyer and we're trying to negotiate a great deal and I see, hey, this home's been on for 2 days, I hit history and I say, whoa, it's actually been on 182 days and they haven't moved the price once. That tells me they are unquestionably overpriced. If they had just dropped the price, maybe they're not overpriced. Maybe they were. Now they dropped it. Now they're good. But if they haven't dropped the price, it's been 182 days. That is the full spectrum of the market saying, no, we're not going to pay that price. It's too high. So now we know it's too high. Now, we don't know if that seller is desperate. We don't know if they'll bend. Maybe that's why they've been sitting for 182 days. They're putting their foot down saying, we will not bend. Maybe. But now we've got more information before we drop our offer. Anytime you get more information, it's valuable and it helps you as an educated buyer make more educated decisions. Okay. So again, there you go. Super short video, Great little tactic if you're looking to freshen up your listing, and you've got to have the time to be able to do that. Some people are like, no, it's got to go right now. I'm very motivated. Okay, then we don't have 31 days. But if you're one of those people who's like, hey, if it sells now, great. If it sells in 6 months, great. I don't care. Taking it off for 31 days, if it's been on for 4, 5, 6 months, is not a bad strategy. If you've got a 6-month listing, it expires. Why not wait 31 days and then put it on? Now you're back at day 0. Guys, if you've got ideas for any future videos regarding what's hot in the market, feel free to let me know. We're here every single Monday where we go through what's hottest in the Port St. Lucie market, and we'd love to hear your ideas. If you've got comments or questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. And if you've got something you'd like to send me privately, send me a private DM. I check them every single day. Guys, thanks for joining. Have a fired up Monday. Take care.